Hey there, and welcome back to part 2 of this video. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, be sure to check it out and catch up on what we've covered so far. And with that, let's begin. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze was released back in February 22nd, 2014 for the Wii U, and on May 4th, 2018 for the Switch, and was made by Retro Studio, Monster Games, and Nintendo. This game is the latest in the series, not including spin-offs. The 28th version of this game has a new playstyle called Funky Mode, where you're able to play as a new playable character, Funky Kong, where you have 5 hearts instead of 2, you have infinite oxygen while underwater, you can hover in mid-air with Funky's surfboard, and you can stand on spikes. But the Kong barrels don't work, and you can only play as Funky unless you want to change to Donkey Kong. This mode is considered as an easier mode for the harder original mode. I just wanted to get that out of the way now. In this game, instead of only Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, there are now 3 other Kongs helping Donkey Kong: Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong, and Cranky Kong. The best being Dixie with her long hair. Each Kong has 2 abilities. one with themselves and one with Donkey Kong, called Kong Power. Kong Power is when Donkey Kong and another Kong, maybe Diddy or Dixie, collect 100 bananas. You are able to unlock a new power with each Kong having a different ability. Another ability is with the Kongs by themselves. Diddy Kong has a barrel jet, and his Kong power makes the enemies turn into life balloons. Dixie Kong has this ponytail spin, and her Kong power turns the enemies into golden hearts. And Cranky Kong has a cane that can bounce, and his Kong power turns enemies into banana coins. This game has 6 worlds and a secret world, 6 bosses and 63 levels, 8 levels less compared to Donkey Kong Country Returns. The secret levels in each world are unlocked in a different way. Instead of the previous installment, instead of buying a key in each world, you have to find different secret exits hidden in some of the levels in each of the worlds. The temple levels also return and are pretty much similar to the levels in the last game. And at the end of the level, you collect different relics to unlock the secret world with 3 levels, which is an improvement from the last game. Instead of the Tikis returning, some bosses come and they all work for a group called the Snowmads. So Lord Frederick steals the Donkey Kong Island, and DK and all the other Kongs explore different islands to reclaim their island. Anyway, all of the bosses found in the game are World 1, Pompey the Presumptuous, probably didn't say that right, World 2, Scout the Startling, World 3, Babim the Boisterous, World 4, Fuga the Frightening, World 5, Bashmaster the Unbreakable, and the final boss in World 6, Lord Frederick the Snowmad King. Kong Letters and Puzzle Pieces also make a return, with Puzzle Pieces still unlocking the same content, and Kong Letters unlocking the temple levels. One thing I didn't talk about in Donkey Kong Country Returns was Rambi the Rhino. Some levels have DK riding Rambi, and Rambi can destroy anything in his path, except his fear for one thing, fire. If you get hit, Rambi starts to run away. I have one more thing to say before my top 10, which is instead of the shop being run by Cranky, it is instead run by Funky Kong and his parrot Torx. But if you play as Funky, then only Torx runs the store. Some new stuff added to the store is some new balloons. You can buy barrels now, and new collectible action figures. There are 41 figures to collect. Let's begin the top 10. Top 10. 7-2 Rocket Rails. Whenever I think of this world, I forget this level in particular, mostly because I don't have any good moments with it or a memorable moment. It's always in the back of my mind. 4-4 Ira A. The octopus or kraken has returned. Though I think I liked it better in Returns because of the bombs were the only challenge I found in the level, and I only like the ending and when the octopus tries to attack. It is still a very good level. 1-1 Mangrove Cove. Not as nostalgic as Jungle Hijinks, but could have possibly been a tad bit better. And I think they should have introduced all of the Barrow characters in the first level instead of the first 3. Two Mountain Mania. Probably the second most memorable Rambi level in this game, and I love it because most of the level is high speed and action. Because if you stop for a millisecond, the meteorites will probably crush you, and the adrenaline is insane. 4-K Spinning Spines. Probably one of the easier temple levels, but still fun. The beast can make this level a bit more challenging, so is the ending also. 5-1 Harvest Hazards. Really nice introduction to World 5 and really challenging. I could not beat the level unless I had Dixie with me. Otherwise, some of the Kong letters would have been impossible. 3-4 Scorch and Torch. Really fun concept and really nice gimmicks. Some of the Kong letters were really challenging, and some of the parts took me multiple tries to beat in a row. 6-1 Homecoming Hijinks. Really nice remake of the first level of Returns, and some of the hidden stuff is really nice, but this is not the better version of Hijinks. 6-8 Meltdown Mayhem. Very quick and fun action in this level, and I love the whole thing. Probably the best Rambi level in the entire game. This is a must-play level. 7-1 Levitation Station. This level is really challenging, but fun like the other temple levels or the K levels. This has no checkpoints at all, and is a very fun level. When all the blocks are falling, you have to jump from one of the other blocks to the other. Now, this is the new and improved hard mode, which you get after beating all 3 levels in World 7, and it's way better than the last game. It still has the same rules. No barrels, checkpoints, you only have 1 heart, and no multiplayer. But instead of just playing as Donkey Kong, you can now play as any character you want, which makes it a whole lot more enjoyable. But it's just as hard as Returns hard mode. Now onto the final topic of this video. All the secrets found in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. In 1-B, you can find Samus Aran's gunship tangled and stuck on the tree. In Funky's shop, he can make a rare dialogue where he makes a Zelda reference. During 1-1, if you head back into the aeroplane, pound on the TVs, then Donkey Kong Country Returns intro starts to play. At the end of 1-3, go near the secret exit and pound on the gramophone for the original Donkey Kong music to play until you beat the level. If you leave Donkey Kong idle, he will start to play the 3DS, unless you're playing on the Switch port. Then he will begin to play on the Nintendo Switch. In 6-4, this giant Squeakly who chased you in Returns is now frozen staring at you. And that is all the secrets I was able to find. And with that, I think that is everything. Just another reminder that I will rank all the bosses in another video in the near future. But besides that, please like and subscribe and have a good day. Bye.